What is up, YouTube? Velian here. So I wanted to kind of go over the patch notes for you guys to all be able to see and kind of like, obviously you guys can look at it yourself, but I know there's a lot of people that would rather kind of me go over it. I'll kind of skim over it and just kind of show you guys and tell you guys, what they're adding and what they're doing. So let's jump right into it. So obviously they're expanding the lighthouse location. So the bridge that you used to get shot at with the sniper in the top of the tower, you do not get shot at anymore. They added 3 new bosses. So they added the leader of the gang is Knight. So they added Knight, Bird Eye, and Big Pipe. Pretty much a little bit about them is the leader of the gang, Knight, who coordinates the actions of the entire group and specializes in assault operations. Bird Eye is like a sniper. He maintains a distance between him and the enemy, meaning him and us. So he's going to absolutely just shit on us from far, far away. Big Pipe also does has a grenade launcher and he rushes towards the enemy. So you have one rogue or PMC rogue, whatever, that coordinates everything. Then you have a sniper, and then you have Big Pipe. So, oh no, oh no, oh no! This is gonna be a little it's gonna be a little intense. So bosses maintain contact with each other. So pretty much what that means is, I read, obviously it's in the patch notes, is they have radios. When one boss gets attacked, they're all getting attacked, and they all kind of, I don't know if they converge on your location, but so pretty much what it says is bosses maintain contact with each other and the other rogues. However, they don't stick together and instead keep their positioning distances. When an enemy is detected by any of the bosses or rogues, information on enemy locations is transmitted to everyone by radio, and the bosses prepare for battle, taking up tactical positions for engagement. Meaning you kill one boss or you kill a rogue, they all get ready to fight. So if you push in, they may be right around the corner and you may get absolutely just dumpstered by Big Pipe with his very big pipe grenade launcher. Freaking shit on you. So that's kind of something you got to look out for when you go into the rogue camp now, is that they all are just ready. When you kill one rogue, they're ready. So bosses help each other, use all available weapons, and are hostile to everyone. Players of any faction, scavs, and raiders. I think it meant scavs. Players of any faction, scavs, and raiders. I don't know why they would add raiders, because there's not raiders on Lighthouse, but whatever. They don't communicate with the rest of the bosses and fence, so they attack any enemy immediately. Killing them does not affect the player's reputation, meaning they now automatically kill scavs no matter what. The boss's habitats are lighthouse, shoreline, woods, and customs. They do not stay in one place. Instead, they wander these locations all the time. If the bosses have moved to one of the maps, they will be absent on the others. There's no timeable for their movement, and no one knows what the bosses are guided by when changing their location. So this means that when you need to kill Rashala, he may be on a different map and you have to go find him on a different map. That is going to be absolutely a freaking headache, but it makes the game a little bit harder to be able to, complete your tasks. So with, Killa, kind of walking around, they can go on a different map and stuff like that. That's going to be a pain. Something that I'm super excited about that they're adding is offline co-op mode. You can have, I think, up to 12 people in the raid, but you have to have Edge of Darkness. So you have to have EOD to be able to play an offline co-op, which is going to be absolutely fun, because I know, if you guys aren't a part of my community, and you guys aren't a part of my Discord, we do stuff like giveaways for merch. We do stuff like, million ruble giveaway, stuff like that. And I definitely plan on doing tons and tons of giveaways and tournaments, like even if they're just little tiny tournaments of us just hatcheting each other and trying to live. We're going to make YouTube content. You know, obviously my editor Twan will probably be in the raid and like watch it all over. It's going to be an absolute freaking blast. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, make sure you guys do that. It's going to be awesome. So they also reworked the movement animation, so they added tons of new stuff. They updated animations for character movement, jumps, and stances, added new breathing animations, melee attack animations, and weapon drawing and holstering. They added sprint animations. They added rotations and tilts to the body when moving and sprinting. The lower the speed / position of the player, the lower the tilt of the body during turns and vice versa. Implemented weapon operations during the sprint, so you can, like, you know, change your fire mode while you're sprinting and stuff, so it actually shows it. They added daily player scav tasks, which is pretty sweet. It gives you fence rep. The task will be given out by Fence once a day and will be available after building the intelligence center in the hideout, regardless of the PMC character level. Okay, so that's good to know. You need to have your intel center built before you can get your fence task. So added new daily tasks. So they added new types of daily tasks: searching for items for my categories such as food, medicine, weapons, etc. All items will need to be found in raid. So I don't think that's, I don't know why that's in there, but I guess it's a change. I guess maybe food. I think food is a different one. I thought they already had medicine, but I don't know. And they added some more special slots for the PMC, so like you could put like cameras, markers, and stuff like that, which you cannot lose, which is going to be awesome for people that are, you know, obviously don't have a lot of money and they don't want to lose their markers. So I think you get like 3 extra or 4 extra little slots that you can put all your markers in, and if you die, you don't lose them. That's actually awesome. They added a flare gun, which shooting a red signal flares will call a plane with an airdrop to fly to the nearest possible location, which is absolutely dope. I'm sure those are going to be expensive, but maybe not. Updated the airdrop mechanics. So they added 4 new types of, I guess maybe 3 new types of unique content for the airdrops. They have weapons, medicine, supplies, medicine, and then supplies, and then general purpose. So they're gonna have, you know, they're gonna have one of each, so it's just kind of like something random that you're gonna get. It's not gonna be all the same thing that has everything in it. Added countermeasure flares when flying in and dropping the container. Updated the plane flying trajectories and decreased the engine sound volume. They literally, I'm so freaking happy about that. Holy crap. That is literally the best thing ever. Hold on. Added tasks for the new lighthouse territory. So when you go over the bridge, there's going to be like a new little, you know, obviously a new little area. So it's going to have more tasks for there, which I will be making YouTube videos on. They updated the base clothing for USEC and Bear. So I'm excited to see that. They added new head models for USEC and Bear. They added a lot of new guns. So they added the Benelli M3 Super 90 shotgun, which I think they showed all of these during the Tarkov TV. Accuracy International AXMC sniper rifle. So that rifle is the 338 Lapua rifle. And then they got the MP18 single shot rifle, the RD704 assault rifle. I don't know if the RD704 is the AK or if that's a different one. I don't know if they showed that one. The SAG AK carbine, the HK G36C, which is, I'm super fucking excited for that gun. And then obviously the new revolver grenade launcher that Big Pipe is going to have. You're not going to be able to get it unless you kill Big Pipe. They reworked the animations for the MP133 and the MP9. They added new model animations for the SV98 and new modifications, which that's going to be cool to see. Added new equipment and items. Changed the bonus for these are huge right here. So they changed the bonus for perception skill. Now the hearing radius is increased by 0.3 per level and all the way up to 15% for max level. So that's going to be a very, very big difference because you are 15% less. So Before this change, the hearing radius was increased by 0.7 and up to 35%. Now it's only, the max is only going to be 15% from 35. So that'll be a little bit, different to hear and to be able to hear stuff, obviously, with like, Altons and RIS-Ts and stuff like that. Change the inertia, speed, and force when leaning. So I don't know if it's more or less. They don't say. It just said they changed it. They changed the inertia speed. They never said that if they changed it and made it worse or better, faster, or slower. Added new outfits for both PMC factions. Added new crafting recipes in a hideout. So this one's kind of crazy too. Rework the elite metabolism skill effect. Now with 0 hydration and energy, you will not receive any thirst or hunger damage, but will receive any other negative effects. Before this change, there were no negative effects at all. So that'll be crazy to see. And then this one right here is going to be crazy as well. So if you don't know, but max strength was everything that was on your body. Helmet, contacts, glasses, cover, or smog, whatever you want to put on your head. Armor, guns, not mags, but your pistol, whatever. All of that did not count as weight for you. So now they reworked the elite strength skill effect. Weapons are the only thing that count. So your helmet, your armor, stuff like that doesn't count anymore. So obviously once you get higher strength, you're not going to be super overweight anyway. So I don't think it's really going to matter, but you may be a little, slightly overweight, but we'll see. Obviously they made some graphics improvements and temporarily disabled the ability to MIP streaming in the graphics settings. We're currently working on this function. Okay. Updated the NVIDIA Reflex version. So they added new sounds for Bear and USEC, added new sounds of movement on top of various surface types, new sounds for weapon dropping on various surfaces, added sounds of bodies collapsing after death. That's kind of cool. Let's see what they have. The list of fixes. The sound effect of active headshots no longer persists between offline raids. Added a perk icon for hand stamina to the endurance skill. Cultist knife, I guess, would, if you killed somebody, it'd be full again, which doesn't make any sense. So they fixed that. Fixed display of prices with 5 or more characters for items. Added a sorting table to mail sorting table button to mail and task reward screens. The trajectory of the AGS projectile no longer changes when scoped in is moved. The metal bars on the lab location no longer reduce the damage when shooting through them. Okay, so in server, the metal mesh was making it so the damage to people was you weren't doing a bunch of damage. Fixed incorrect behavior of bodies after death in specific places on Lighthouse. The next button no longer disappears if you return to the faction select screen from the head model and voice selection screen. The M3 2000 no longer floats in the air after placing it. Honestly, I thought that was cool, but I guess whatever. Fixed incorrect behavior of the settings interface. Fix the incorrect window size of 1920 by 1080. Kind of crazy that you see all these fixes that we didn't even know that were a thing. Helmet mounted flashlights no longer block vision when using stationary weapons. Picking up an item while prone no longer causes incorrect camera movement. Adjusted the aiming for the TAWs. Fixed a bug that caused rogues to visually appear incorrectly behind stationary weapons. So was that a bug? Is that a bug for rogues to be behind the turrets? Like they were down like this so you couldn't shoot them? That was a bug? What? I thought that was intentional. Wow, I didn't know that. The sort direction indicator no longer changes its position if the player re-enters the flea market screen. The Scar 20 round magazine now increases the weapon size by 1 slot down. Damn. When changing the back menu on hideout, the hideout is no longer overlapped by the menu. Icom, TFO, low graphic settings. So this is all like settings and all that kind of stuff. Added inertia while quickly tapping the A and D keys. Okay. Fixed bot behavior when shooting with revolvers. Weapon stat penalties for ammo are now displayed over correctly for revolvers. Kilo is no longer hostile to player scavs with a rep above 6.0. Fixed incorrect behavior of Tequila while changing position during combat. Fixed display of weapons in the folded and unfolded state in the stash. Frozen. Rogues are now aggressive towards USEC players who killed them in the past raids. So meaning, if you killed a rogue, they're gonna fucking shit on you the next raid. So you can't just go in and shoot a rogue, kill all the rogues, get out, then come back in and think that you're safe, because you're not gonna be safe. Fixed number of issues related to the circulation of inertia, allowing players to bypass or reduce it. Fixed blocking of inventory operations that occur after selecting weapon picked up from a killed scav. Fixed a bug due to which the container from the airdrop froze in the air or ended up in places inaccessible to players. We saw that yesterday on customs. Fix an overly bright lighting of characters when loading into a location. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Honestly, I'm super excited for this wipe. There are some pretty awesome things that are going to be changed. Obviously, you know, the elite strength isn't probably going to be my favorite, but it's going to be okay. We're going to work with it. You know, BSG always does these new and, you know, they do these new things, and you kind of just like go with the flow, because I love this game. So if you guys like this video and help you guys out, help you guys learn some stuff, make sure you guys like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.